Welcome, Hustle Buddies YouTube members, to our channel where we share tools, tips, and advice for Amazon sellers. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be going over how to do online arbitrage and breaking down I want to try sort of a beginner's guide to this whole process. Stay tuned. All right, so online arbitrage and really selling on Amazon, it can be pretty daunting when you're first starting. So I want to sort of break things down into some manageable chunks and then show you guys how to actually find something, okay? So first off, the really important parts to this whole process are, is an item selling and is it profitable for you to sell it? A lot of people sort of jump into this whole online reselling thing and they will skip one of those two steps. We've known a lot of people who've just gone out and bought a bunch of stuff and be like, oh man, this is so cheap, it's gotta sell really well. And they forgot the whole step of, is it selling? Or people go the other direction, they go, man, this stuff is selling like crazy, but they're paying $10 for it and they're selling it for $12, and after all the fees, they're actually losing money. And so as long as you can avoid both of those mistakes, that's about 80% of the battle right there, okay? So when you are jumping into this, arbitrage is just basically buying something for cheap from point A and selling it for more at point B. It's the oldest business in existence. I mean, you can buy a camel for 1 shekel in Jerusalem and sell it for 2 shekels in Bethlehem. Like, it's been around forever, okay? Our iteration of it is using Amazon and using the internet to help us find these discrepancies in the marketplace, okay? So, to find these discrepancies, obviously, there's a bunch of tools and things like that you can use. I'm going to, for the most part, I'm going to try to show you guys the cheap or free ways to do this sort of thing. There are a few tools that I will be using just to make this easier and faster to show you, but the general concepts, most of this can be done for free. Most can be done for free without the use of all these extra tools. So let's dive into this. So basically, when you're doing online arbitrage, there's a bunch of different ways that you can come at it. One nice way, or one method, is just to start at a website where you know that there's a sale and just start manually typing stuff in, okay? So I went to itcosmetics.com. There's nothing special about this site. There's nothing revolutionary here. It's just an average everyday website that sells makeup, okay? Now, a small disclaimer, if you are brand new, you may be gated in topicals. It's relatively easy to get ungated in topicals. We have videos about how to get ungated and stuff. So check out those videos. Yes, you may not be allowed to sell this right now, but it's a very relatively simple process, and we have free videos showing you how to do that. So you don't need to pay somebody to get ungated in topicals. It's free on our YouTube channel. Just search for it, okay? So we're here on It Cosmetics, and really, if you don't have any idea where to start, just start where the sales are. So up here it says online offers and sale items up to 50% off. Okay, cool. All right, so we're right here. We got a whole page of things that we can look at. We're just going to start at the top one and start looking this stuff up on Amazon. The simplest way that I actually like to do this, I used to do this as a beginner, and then I used a bunch of fancy tools, and now I've sort of come back full circle, and this is really how I'm doing it now, okay? You find the item, okay? You copy the name of it. You open up an Amazon, just like you're a customer, you open up Amazon and just type the name, okay? See what pulls up, okay? Now, usually, I would recommend getting into the habit of just scroll past the sponsored stuff because that doesn't really matter for what you're doing. We're looking at the organic stuff. So we see here, this bye-bye under I, that looks exactly like what this is, okay? And even without doing more research and about deals and things like that, I can see here that the base price that they're charging for this is $13.50, and the base price that it's going for on Amazon is about $25. So right off the bat, this looks to be worth my time to look into further. Okay, so we're going to open up both of these pages just to make sure that everything checks out. Now remember, the things we want to check are, is it selling and is it profitable? Okay, so We think just our rough guesstimate is that this is probably profitable, but we do want to double check this. There are a variety of ways that you can do this. You can open up your Amazon Seller app. You can open up, if you use Inventory Lab, you can look it up in there. This is a paid tool that I use. It's called Rev Seller. I can put a link in the comments below. This is not required. This just makes it faster because I do this. This is my full-time job, so I can afford to pay for tools that make it faster, and it helps with YouTube videos not having to go through all the other steps. So this is just breaking down all of the fees and everything for me to make it really fast. So I can see that if I bought this for $0, I would make $17.78 in profit. Now we're not buying it for $0. We're probably paying about $13. So if I put $13.50 in here, what are we at? Okay, well I still make $4. 30% ROI. So does it pass check one? Is it profitable? Yeah, it's profitable enough. I would be totally fine making $4 of profit on something like this. Okay. Now the second part is this selling? Okay. There are a number of ways that you can check if something is selling on Amazon. I'll go through a couple of the different ones. So first, you can check the ratings right here. To give you a rough idea, usually about 1 out of every 100 or 200 customers will rate a product when they buy it. So if it has 4,000 reviews, it's probably been purchased like 400,000 times, okay? Now, this is across all of the different colors and all of the different sizes, so it's not that this one medium neutral 4-ounce one has been purchased 400,000 times. It's all of these colors combined have been purchased 400,000 times. There is not a good free way to determine which variation is the best variation. I do want to be upfront about that. I don't want to give you like false hopes. There are paid tools that can help you with that. But for the most part, take an educated guess and go with that. Okay? So it has a lot of reviews, so that's a good sign. The best method for checking if something is selling is using a tool called Keepa. Now, Keepa does cost a little bit of money. It's like, I think it's like $17 a month or something like that. Not too expensive. And really what Keepa does, the important part right here, is it shows you the sales rank. The sales rank is where this item ranks in relation to all of the other items in this category on Amazon. So basically, with that said, if a sales rank is moving up and down, then the product is selling, okay? Because it's telling Amazon, or Amazon is telling us that people, the desire for this product is going both up and down, which means it's selling, okay? So we see that it's selling. We can see the review count. Historically, it's been going up, and it goes up by a couple per day. So across all of these different variations, there should be a few hundred sales per day, all right? So there's a good chance that our 20.0 medium 4-ounce one right here, there's a good chance that this is selling a few times per day, okay? Now, you can go through and you can check the different listings to see which one is the most profitable. I'm going to keep things pretty simple for this video. So let's just see here. Which one is this $25 one? Okay, so 20 medium, and we're looking at 4-ounce. All right, so I had to speed up time there a little bit. There was a few issues with this that I had to figure out. And you know, a regular workday, nothing goes as planned. So basically what I found is that not all of these variations are for sale. Contrary to what I thought, it's mostly these. I wrote them down, but it's the 30, 31, 32.5, 33, 34, 41, blah, 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 blah. So I wrote down all the different colors here on a piece of paper. And then I went over to Amazon, and we could search for those specific colors. Okay, now let me see. Let me refresh this page because you're looking at my fancy tools, and I want to show you the easier way. So just on this page, you can sort of go through and you can pick the colors. Now, one of the hard parts about this particular listing, and why I think it's probably still profitable as of the time of me recording this, is that it's not easy to find most of the ones that are on sale. I have a hunch that these have gone on sale in the past, and that Amazon sellers just bought all of the ones that were profitable that they could find, and they left the ones that were difficult to find or that weren't part of the this main listing. So there's a couple solutions to this. One solution is you can go into, this is called the Variation Wizard. Now we're getting a little bit more advanced here, but this is called the Variation Wizard inside of Seller Central. I pulled up this listing in the variation wizard, and I can just type in my number. So I pressed Control F, the find function, and I can just type in, like, here's the number 33. Boom, there it is. All right, so this is the 33 tan honey. This one is on sale for like 12 bucks. Let's see if we can find it here. 33 tan honey. There we go. All right, so it's on sale for $13.50. Okay, so that's how I found some of these. There are a couple other listings that have been orphaned. Okay, what I mean by that is, I'll put these side by side. These two listings are exactly the same. This is the same exact product. The only difference is this has all of the different variations in colors and sizes, and this is just all by itself. It's just this 4 ounce or 0.4 ounce 30 tan beige one. Okay. Usually, what happens with these? Yeah, you can actually see back here. It was probably connected, and then at some point over here, it got orphaned. Or you can see here where it had 600 reviews. That's where it was connected, and then it dropped down to 2 reviews. That's where it was orphaned. Okay, so over the past year or so, this actually tells us a little bit more data that's sometimes harder to find. Over the past year, I can see here in like March of 2020, it had 2 reviews. Over the past year, now it has 5 reviews. It's gotten 3 reviews, so it's probably been purchased about 300 times, give or take. That's just a rough estimate, okay? Now, we'll go back here. We see it is $13.50 as the base price. Okay, so we can plug that in. And again, this is just like an easy way that I'm doing calculations for a video. You can do this within your app. You can do this within Seller Central to see all of the different fees. None of this is like hard information to find or hidden. I just happen to use a paid tool right here. Okay, so we're making $3, 20% ROI. Not fantastic. I might pass on this, but let's dig a little bit further. Okay, so this will. Oh, actually, I got the wrong listing. Hang on a second. $13.50. Oh, there we go. Look at that. All right, so this is for the tan beige one that we were just talking about. We're making $9.34 profit on every single one, 70% ROI just about. There's a couple other sellers, but I mean, no big red flags here. So it's profitable. So it passed our first check. Now, is it selling? I mean, it's not flying off the shelf. It's got a couple reviews. I'm looking at the Keep a Chart, and the Keep a Chart does not show any sales rank, which normally, if you're a beginner, I would recommend just passing on something if it doesn't have a sales rank. But I can see historically that this has gotten more and more reviews. So if I zoom in here, I can see that every maybe 2 months or so, it gets another review. And that's sort of telling me that this is selling. All right, it's not flying off the shelf, but it is selling. The other thing that I notice is the number of sellers going up and down. So if in December and January there's 5 sellers, and then all of a sudden there's 1 seller, what happened? Probably 4 of these sellers all sold out of their inventory. That, to me, makes the most sense why the number of sellers is going up and down. Okay, so it looks good here. We're making good profit. Let's see if we can make it any better. Okay, so we're here on this site, and oftentimes places will have extra coupons. So it looks like I can set this to like auto replenish, and I'll get 10% off. All right, that's a possibility. Up here, I see an email sign up. Oftentimes, this will be, yep. See, enjoy 20% off your first purchase. And more than likely, you can probably create multiple emails and just continue to get this 20% off. So if we're getting 20% off of this, let's account for that. So again, I mean, this is, you can do this math on your own. Let's multiply this by 0.8. All right, so it's actually $10.80. So we're making $12 on each one, okay? Now, I wonder if we can get this any further. Are there any Rakuten deals? So Rakuten is just like a click-through cashback website. And sure enough, Rakuten has just a free 6% cashback on this again. So we can click to activate that. If we were to do that, let's multiply this by 0.94. All right, so we're really paying $10.15. Okay, then if you really want to get crazy, I mean, we're talking like your credit card rewards, maybe you're getting like 2% cash back, or maybe you can find a discount gift card or something. And there's a couple other coupons here that we can try. So it looks like if you're a member, you can actually get 30% off. You can get free shipping with free ship. So yeah, so Rakuten is great. I would, so getting this, where's the 30 right here? Judging by how many sell per month, I would probably pick up personally 10 to 15 of these. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I would grab some of these. I don't recommend actually buying anything that I'm showing in this video because I'm posting this to YouTube and many thousands of people are going to see this video. And so I don't expect this to be profitable, say 2 weeks from now when other people have bought it. But that's sort of the basic synopsis. So pick a site. Is it selling? Is it profitable? And go from there. Let me, since that one took a little bit longer to find, I had to go back. Let me actually start over, and we will see if we can find one more thing. Okay, so sometimes you can get fast wins. Sometimes it takes you a little bit longer, and it takes a little bit of digging. What I would say as sort of my encouragement is if it takes you a little bit longer, or if you have to do a little bit more digging, it's probably a pretty good find because most people are not willing to do that digging. Okay, so we've got some lipstick, a huge like beauty makeup set. That could be really good. Some brushes, bye-bye under eye. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some good sales going on here. We're just gonna go through a couple of these. I haven't preset any of this. I don't know if anything else will actually pop up. But let's just do some initial searches to see if we find anything. All right. We are not finding anything there. Let's try this one. What's this brand called? Vitality Lip. Oh, It Cosmetics. There we go. That's the site that we're on. Okay, so what is our cost here? $15. Looks like maybe that one could be profitable, and maybe that one. We're gonna skip those first two. Maybe that one. Okay, so is this all of the different colors that are on sale? So I see the Rose Flush is 15. Je ne sais quoi is 15. Pure Joy is 15. All right, so let's jump back over here then. Je ne sais quoi. There we go. Hey, we just saw that one, right? So what does this mean? Like I don't know or I don't speak or something in French? Let's see. Make sure this all matches. We're going to open this up. 4-in-1. Let's see. 3.4 milliliters. That's what I was looking for. Does it match up? 11 ounces. 11 ounces. Yes, that matches. All right. Let's punch this number in. Okay, so is it profitable if we pay 15? It is profitable enough. I'm happy making 10 bucks on that. All right. Is it selling? Okay, so first thing, it's got a good amount of reviews. That's great. I'm going to pull it up here on Keepa. The sales rank moving up and down, so that's fantastic. The review count going up and up and up. That's fantastic. And there's not even other variations. So this is actually very... this tells us a lot of information because it's just for this one single je ne sais quoi lipstick, okay? So, I mean, this is a fantastic buy. And if we are getting this for, so it's set for 15 right now. If we get this for 20% off, or let's say even 30% off if we're part of that like friends and family thing, we're paying $10.50 for it. You're making 130% ROI, okay? So this is a slam dunk home run. I have a large budget, so I would probably buy as many of these as the site would let me. I mean, 20, 30, 40, whatever their maximum quantity is. Some sites will limit you. Okay, so it's limiting me to 6. I would probably try to put in multiple orders of 6 here, but so we put in our 6 there. We add that to bag. Make sure you use all your like Rakuten coupons. Make sure you use, if you're using like discount gift cards, make sure you're punching in all of these coupons up here, like early access, or if you can't get those to work, you're signing up for the email. But really, folks, I mean, that's sort of the basics of online arbitrage. You just get in there, you do the work, you do some digging. Once you have the general roadmap, which is like, so is it selling? and then is it profitable? And once you know how to figure out those two bits of data, it becomes relatively simple. Now it's hard work. I mean, even just making this video, I had to pause and I spent like 20 minutes trying to find all the different variations and figure out, okay, why aren't these showing up and things like that. So I had to pause and take a little break and do a little extra work. But because I did that, I found a listing that most other people are not on. It looks pretty profitable. And then the very next item I found was hugely profitable. Okay, so that's how you do it. Go to a website, look something up by name, and see if it sells, see if it's profitable, okay? If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Also, if you're not a part of our Facebook group, head over there. It is the fastest growing Amazon Facebook group. We've got 30, I think we're up to 36,000 members, and everyone's just friendly. We're happy to answer questions. So head there, ask questions, search in there for answers, all that stuff. Join the community. All right, we will see you out there, guys. Hustle on.